Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Yeah, I remember all this, dude. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. Yeah, that really sucked. And then he got executed. That also really sucked. Hifumi killed Taka, then Celeste killed Hifumi. That was the worst of it. That was really the worst of it. Look at what you took from me! Where were you, Makoto? Why didn't you stop this? Alter Ego was an accessory! Then she got executed. Yeah, a lot of people are dead now. And that brings us up to now. Well, it's been a hell of a week for you, hasn't it, Makoto? You soccer... What the fuck?! Stripping the meat off Byakuya like an overseasoned chicken wing?! Look, I haven't always had the best relationship with Byakuya. Did he say some unkind things about Taka that made me respond by saying, I want to cut Byakuya's tongue out? Yes. Have I at times thought Byakuya is a danger to the group and the best thing to do would be to break all of his fingers and his thumbs so that he can't hold a murder weapon? Yes. But I don't want to rip his skin off. Like, smack him around a bit, call him a bitch to his face, sure, but just the time investment alone of how tedious and long the process would be to tear off someone's skin. You know what? I am just thinking actually, now that you mention it, I'm worried about Jill taking Byakuya's skin. What if she just peels all his skin off and makes a little meat puppet of him and treats it like a hugging pillow? That is now number 3 on my list of concerns. I could kick Byakuya's ass, though, if it came down to it. I totally could. What do you mean in that case? Well, 'cause look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be 'cause you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? Hina, it's because... Let me do the math here. 3, 2, 3... It's because 8 people are dead! 8 people are freaking dead! And you're putting all of your hopes and dreams for survival in the keyboard of a slutty AI that was an accomplice to 2 of those murders! Oh, he's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually...
No! You're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it happened to me. It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. What the fuck are you talking about? It was a place I'd never been before, and they claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and head home.
But
before long...
The end is nigh!
The sky was filled with a mysterious blinding light.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
You know, I am desperately clinging to Hiro, hoping he can fill just a small fraction of the void that Taka left behind in my heart. And he's doing his best. I miss Taka. I miss Taka a lot.
And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair.
What?
And then...
I like Hiro because even though he didn't do a good job comforting Taka, he was the only one, other than Makoto, to actually check in on how Taka was doing. Everyone else just turned their backs on him.
Still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand.
What?
Do you realize what that means?
Were you high?
It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in.
Hiro, no!
Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess.
Hiro, what?
You can't trick me.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and then they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. I kinda got lost halfway through. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
I stink of, how dare you? It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall. Hey, Kyoko.
Hey.
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. Yeah. Actually, like, literally it was Taka asking, do you hate me for not being able to stop him? Which was the saddest thing ever. What I think?
So...
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom. I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked. You know, Makoto, that was like an important thing you should have talked to the others about.
What?
Attacked? By who? Well, they came from behind, so I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry. I know how important those were.
That's fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed in there. Yeah. And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What?
Because...
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room. Okay, so Makoto was bait. Great. It's not like we almost died or anything.
It would seem...
But to attack you and steal everything in that room. That must mean there was some unknown clue in there that would reveal the mastermind's identity. Then, you knew I was going to get attacked?
That doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing after all. You're a boy. And I was like, Makoto's like 5'3" and a string bean. You're like, Makoto can handle this. Makoto's a boy. Makoto's like, yeah, Makoto's a boy, but Makoto's like a weak boy. He's small and feeble. Like, even I could kick, like, I'm shorter than Makoto, and I am confident I could kick his ass. What does she think a boy is? Something she can manipulate and control. She's not wrong. Fine. I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said you must not leave?
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera. You shouldn't be talking about this at all here! Oh, and now you care about the surveillance camera? Not all those times you were chit-chatting about alter ego in front of it?
So,
I'm looking into it. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear that I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then,
So now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
am I wrong?
That's... Oh, God.
What?
If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well,
Hey,
we're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? Kyoko, you literally just used Makoto as bait and he almost got killed. You did something stupid and reckless with no decent plan at all for what would happen in the worst case scenario. And now you're all about trust? Makoto's trust in you is horribly misplaced. You're right, there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. I'm not telling her shit. I'm not. Wanna know why? 'Cause fuck you, I'm mad about what you just did. Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet.
correct.
So that's your answer.
However,
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share. Get off your fucking high horse. I'm sorry, I really am.
that's fine.
It's fine. Makoto, you are going to learn a very valuable lesson about the world right now. Whenever a woman says it's fine, she's lying. It's not fine. It's never fine. If a woman is ever telling you it's fine, she is mad at you. She is very, very mad at you. And you are completely and utterly fucked.
Goodbye.
Yeah, Makoto's in the doghouse. With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. Well, Makoto, look at it this way. You've been in a love triangle with her and Byakuya as your choices of who to be with. And they're both terrible people, but Byakuya has more money, so you should go with him. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. Look, dude, I'm living under late-stage capitalism in America, and this country's in shambles, but Taka makes me smile all the time, so... I miss Taka. So does that mean the picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Yeah, probably. Spoilers, bro. Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here? Hey, remember how when Hifumi was dying, he literally said, I knew you, I met you all before... Just do what I do and cling to a Taka plushie saying everything's gonna be okay. I'm totally well-adjusted. I'm not well-adjusted at all. Including Sayaka? Sayaka kept things from you, my guy. No, there's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be fake. Makoto, you might want to, like, take that picture and hide it before Monokuma takes it. Makoto? God damn it, the bear's here! You're fake! Monokuma popped out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. You should have stuffed it down your pants, Makoto. If I was in a death game and I found a picture like that, and I knew it was super important, and I knew the bear might take it from me, I would have immediately put that picture in my bra. What's the bear gonna do? He can't even, if I'm standing up, this thing is like, what, 2 feet tall? His little paws couldn't even reach my chest. Would Monokuma try to stick his hand down my shirt and grab the photograph? Yes. Would he be able to reach? No. How you gonna Monokuma must have faked it. But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have had to been some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be! It's a fake! But Mama Kuma said it was real. I know he wouldn't just write it off. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
So then...
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died? Huh?
Because...
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. That's a little bit it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. You see, Makoto, this is what happens when women are fine. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? Because she's fine, Makoto! Remember? She told you everything was fine! I don't understand why she's so angry! She's not angry. She's fine!
However...
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. Hey! Here's a quick question, gang. Why have none of you tied him up? Like, seriously, Byakuya, after he tampered with Chihiro's murder scene, like, he tampered with Chihiro's corpse. How do you just let him walk around after that? You need to tie him up, and you need to, like, keep him so that way he's, like, a prisoner and separated from the others. And no. Jack and Jill and Toko, they wouldn't let him go. You want to know why? I thought ahead. If Byakuya was bound and imprisoned and under constant supervision because he was a danger to the group and needed to be supervised so he didn't kill anyone, well, with his hands bound, how would he feed himself? Someone would have to spoon feed him. With his hands bound, someone would have to, with him under constant supervision, someone would need to watch him while he went to the bathroom, or showered, or slept. Why, it would need to be like he had his own personal little wifey looking after him. And if Jill and Toko were volunteering for the role to be by Byakuya's side 24/7, acting like his little housewife, would they really object to us tying him up in that case? Would she? Why? Toko doesn't really love him. She doesn't love him the way you love a person. She loves him the way you love a possession. She wouldn't care if he was miserable. She would just care that he was hers. And with him tied up like that, he could be. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, that once Toko was like, hey, Byakuya's gonna have his hands tied up because we can't trust him not to kill someone, so someone has to spoon feed him. It would be a lie. I don't think Byakuya would. And honestly, I think if we did actually, like, keep Byakuya tied up like that, Byakuya would... I think Byakuya would be such a stubborn prick if he was actually like, it was like, okay, Byakuya, we have a bowl of soup. We're gonna spoon feed you here. I was like, they're like, okay, we have a bowl of oatmeal. Time for us to spoon feed Byakuya because we can't trust him enough to have the use of his hands. And then Byakuya's like, no, I'm not gonna eat it. No, you're not spoon feeding me. I have dignity. And then he's just gonna fucking lap it up from the bowl like a dog. You know what my mom does? My mom gives our dog soup sometimes. And our dog gets the soup all over her face when she laps it up from her dog dish. And then to get the soup off of her face, she doesn't wait for my mom to wipe her clean with a napkin. No, she goes over the carpet and she rubs her face on the carpet to clean herself. And Byakuya would do that. Byakuya would rub his face on the carpet to clean himself. We keep around a pouch of pocket sand, or pocket dust, or pepper. We get some fucking pepper, and we always throw pepper at Toko. So whenever Toko's fronting, we throw the pepper at her, and she sneezes, and then Jill fronts. And if ever Toko starts fronting again, we throw more pepper at her. So we keep Jill fronting 24/7, so that Jill will help us keep Byakuya prisoner. I have thought this out. I have a plan. I am a god. Just according to Kokoro. Kokoro means plan. I miss Taka. He kept me stable. I had my shit together when he was here. Things are going to be weird from now on.
Just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease at which you decide who is and isn't your friend. Yeah, that is a fair point. Like, remember how Taka was your friend? Remember that? Everyone should be focused on Taka. He's the best. He's absolutely perfect and wonderful and amazing. And anyone who doesn't see that is just blind to the truth. I feel bad for people who can't see how great Taka is. Truly, it's like a world without sunshine, like a starless night, sad, empty, desolate. How do you find the strength to go on, the will to continue? Okay, so I've lost my mind. There's having a favorite character, and then there's whatever the fuck I'm doing right now. And I do want you to know that as I said that, I was hugging and clinging to my Taka plushie. 90% of the time, assume that I am clinging to this plushie for dear life. Taka's just so great, okay, guys? I've never loved a fictional character as much as I've loved him. He's just so much fun. I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Oh yeah, we're all gonna have a totally normal breakfast after the reveal that Sakura was working for the Mastermind. We're not gonna have a fight at all. Hey Kyoko, are you still mad at me? Kyoko? Good morning. Oh, she's still pissed. Still ignoring me. Is she really that mad at me? But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around us has gotten really heavy. I can almost feel like it's looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Makoto, are you okay? Huh? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Mastermind's... Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is that if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason! Yeah, that is a stupid reason.
What did you say?
Stupid? This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid! You're a stupid idiot! Honestly, I'm surprised it's taken someone this long to tell that to Byakuya.
Hey,
Before you get too far in your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
however,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
in other words,
In other words, this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children? You guys are children. You're all like 16.
But
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot! You'd really ask her to do something so dangerous. What if something terrible happens to her?
Interesting.
It wouldn't matter.
Huh?
What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Yeah, Byakuya, you're a dick. We all already knew that. Hold on, Byakuya! In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest. Go,
hell?
Hina! Fuck yeah, Hina! Hit him again!
You disgust me. You're a monster.
Hit him again!
To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died. Honestly, Byakuya, I'm surprised no one has killed you by this point. Back during Trial 2, when Taka was sobbing on the ground and you were over Mondo's death, and you just loudly announced to the room that you thought the death game was getting boring, I'm surprised Taka didn't immediately get up and choke the life out of you, because it's what I would have done.
Interesting.
Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead. Try it if you dare. That's how it works here after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down. No, let's let Hina kill Byakuya. If she does it in a room full of witnesses, it's gonna be a fast trial.
that's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants. And it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow! How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths! No, 1,000,000! So she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention. And what are you, Byakuya? You're a little bitch. You're such a bitch. All you do is bitch.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that? Hero. Okay, if you don't mind telling me, I don't mind listening. Thanks.
You know?
So you remember how I told you how I got held back a few times, right? Yeah, you mentioned that.
For serious?
Well, there's a kind of serious reason for that. There is? Someone's after me. Someone's after you? Who? What did you do?
Don't look at me!
No, what makes you think I did anything? I just got dragged into it. Oh, that's what they all say. I had an appointment come in. The daughter of some rich upper management type guy. Maybe I pressured her a little to pull out her entire life savings. Oh, fuck. Well, when her dad found out, he went wild, and it turned into a whole legal thing. Oh my god, hero! And it turns out Mr. Richie Rich Guy just so happened to have ties to the mob. Oh my god, hero! So then I had these super scary gangsters coming after me. Oh my god, hero! And you tried to run?
Hey, come on.
Yeah, but they caught up to me, of course. Hello. So it's just the two of you, Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is 2 not enough?
Thank you.
No, it's okay. 2 should be plenty. But what is it that they want to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us?
So,
Oh yeah, so... I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
What? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, Why?
you see,
Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying that I finished my work,
but
I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want, too. So to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school,
That's right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to this school's network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. Alter Ego is a machine. Alter Ego was never really alive. Alter Ego is not more valuable than the lives of living, breathing people who are trapped in a death game. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. You're not scared, you don't have emotions, you're not a human being. I don't really understand why, but
still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
It's for the sake of everyone else. I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked before, Makoto. You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah.
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I do. Alter Ego's a fucking program. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Yeah, Alter Ego's your friend, all right. Alter Ego was such a great friend that when you guys were all panicking over where Alter Ego was, Alter Ego could hear you all screaming from the locker and stayed quiet because that's what Celeste asked it to do. Alter Ego was such a great friend when them being quiet and assisting Celeste and staying hidden so that everyone thought Alter Ego was missing led to not only Taka, but also Hifumi's death. And ultimately Celeste too, because without Alter Ego's assistance, she wouldn't have been able to follow through on her plan, and she wouldn't have killed 2 people. So 3 people are dead, and they wouldn't realized that being told to stay quiet for everyone but Celeste was a bad idea. But Alter Ego's your friend. You know, you guys said Taka was your friend too, but you were never good friends to him. So fuck it. Let's put the little fucking piece of shit on the line. Who cares if Alter Ego dies? Alter Ego is a two-timing, catfishing, accessory to murder little whore. And no objection will change my mind. How dare you? Honestly, to be fair, even though I get pretty salty with the rest of the characters, I do ultimately like them. And I do forgive them for what they've done. Because for me, it's like, they are scared teenagers in a death game. But Alter Ego doesn't get fear as an excuse for Alter Ego's shitty actions. And at the very least, when the others do bad things, the narrative holds them accountable for doing bad things. But when Alter Ego does some really fucked up shit, no one ever actually goes, whoa, that was really fucked up of Alter Ego. Everyone's just hyping up Alter Ego as though this AI is Jesus fucking Christ. Look, there are two ways to look at this. Either Alter Ego really does have the same personhood and autonomy that a human being would have, in which case it is completely fair for me to be absolutely livid with them for their shitty actions, or Alter Ego has no agency and is unable to be held accountable for their actions, in which case there's no issue with me viewing them as a tool to be used and disposed of. No matter how you look at it and the question of Alter Ego's personhood, there's no reason for anyone to be getting this worked up over Alter Ego being their friend. Because if Alter Ego is a person, Alter Ego's a shitty person. And if Alter Ego can't be held accountable to their shitty actions, then Alter Ego is a tool to be used, and you shouldn't be getting this fucking worked up about them. You know, I'm really upset I didn't get to walk past Taka's dorm room and give my moment of silence that I like to give every time I walk past his dorm room. You know what happened to me this week? You want to know what happened to me this week? I was out on a date with my girlfriend, and we were talking about Danganronpa, and my girlfriend said to me, you know, a lot of people have Jesus, but you have Taka. My girlfriend said that to me. And she was right. It was a very accurate comparison. Extremely accurate. Hi, Hina. How are you doing, Hina?
It's the Monokuma file!
That's right! It's the next Monokuma file! And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Step away from the underage girl! Step away from the underage girl! Someone kill the bear, right now. I want his paws in cuffs!
Anyway,
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it! Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay then. Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. Dude, what has Kyoko even done to you? Oh, I know! I know how Kyoko's been a thorn in your side. She's been cozying up to Makoto, and you want him all to yourself. That's why you hate Kyoko, because she's your romantic rival. That's literally the only thing that makes sense, because what else has she fucking done to him? Nothing. Byakuya being a jealous bitch is the only explanation that makes sense. In order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura!
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. Hey, Byakuya, remember when everyone's lives was in danger and you decided to tamper with Chihiro's corpse? Remember that? Remember that? Yeah, you're not allowed in your crime scenes anymore because you never know when you might cover up evidence of who the killer was just to make things more interesting again. Because honestly, Mono almost got away with it. If Mono hadn't slipped up and talked about the fucking tracksuit colors himself, no one would have known it was him. Sure, Kyoko would have had the hint, and Byakuya would have known. But would anyone have really believed them without any hard evidence? Mono is the closest we have seen to anyone getting away with murder. And that is because of Byakuya. And Taka a little bit, because he kept defending his man to the very end. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. I'd love to watch Hina kick everyone's ass. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway. Byakuya, stop saying such hurtful and true things about Hiro and Toko. I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? Well, Byakuya is in the rec room, and I don't want to deal with him right now, so, chem lab it is. How do I get to the chem lab? Oh, great! Byakuya's in the fucking chem lab! I've already committed to going.
What?
Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Why are you in here? Go away! Shoo! Shoo! Off with you! Just make sure you don't get in my way. That's what I should be saying to you, fucker! When Sakura got the candy.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was,
Hiro, tell the truth. Did you hit Sakura over the head with a glass bottle?
Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Yes, Hiro, everyone has a problem with you lying your ass off!
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all! I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me!
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious!
Honestly, everyone's been acting pretty suspicious.
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
It's dying message. What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right?
You know, Hero, if I was in this death game and I killed someone, you want to know how I would cover my tracks? I would take their finger, stick it in their wound, and then drag their hand to make them write the name of someone else I wanted to frame in their blood. But that's just what I would do. There's no way you did that.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it!
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hero, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body.
Hi!
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message, it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
No, it doesn't!
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, that's wrong. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Hero, stop lying and come clean about what happened.
Tell us the truth, Hero. When did you see the message?
When he wrote it.
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is.
Okay, that wasn't even close to dying message.
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us. Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Hero, you're a con man! I love you to bits, baby cakes, but I know you're a con man! You lie for a living and then spend your money on stupid crap! I'm sorry, that was too personal. I apologize. Without a doubt. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Oh, God.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
No, you're not.
The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
What does the occult have to do with this, Hero?
I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
What does the occult have to do with it, Hero?
The end is nigh. Show me the proof.
Oh,
I'm
God.
at least 30% right.
Oh, why do you get
The
negative
occult
out here?
is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap.
Party mode. Oh, God.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it. I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
There wasn't any blood on her fingers, my guy.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Hero, you missed the most important step of the murder plan.
Then, who did write it?
Hero.
Hero could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
God damn it, Hero! I like you!
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't. Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Toko, calm down.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
I agree with Byakuya. We are on a time crunch here.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Oh, wow, she immediately chilled out.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Oh, God.
Straight up again?
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Oh, God, Byakuya has to stop saying so many things I agree with.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines.
Oh my God, yeah, he is. Byakuya does get better, not because he improves as a person, but because everyone else manages to sink lower than him. Oh! That's so sad!
I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
You know what? Jill hasn't done anything to upset me. Let's bring out Jill. I love Jill. Did she murder some people? Sure. But she was murdering boys. And if there's anything I've learned from Jennifer's Body, is that when sapphic women kill boys, it's fine. Her? You mean...
Guess who's back?
Hi, Jill. Love to see ya.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
Because it's not true.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
They were lesbians, Makoto.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it! I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
How were the doors locked, Byakuya? If Hina poisoned her, why were the doors locked?
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
You're a douchebag!
Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
Okay, Edgelord.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism. But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
What the hell? What's going on here?
You were wrong. It happens, Byakuya. Take the L.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Byakuya's about to have a stroke.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Girl boss him! Girl boss all over him!
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Huh? Me?
Oh god. Byakuya, she's even gonna show how she can boss around the boy you like in front of you. She took your dignity, she took your composure, and she took your man. Kyoko's taking everything from you!
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass. You're saying she drank it knowing what it was? Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Oh my god, he learned manners! Byakuya, you're such a good boy now! I'll give you a cookie!
The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Yeah, well, Hina had a very strong bond with Sakura, and she pretty much decided that if anything happened to Sakura, she was gonna kill everyone in this room and then herself. And she committed to that!
No! No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
Hina, you gotta let it go! You can just Hina, if you really want to kill everyone here and yourself that badly, you just need to go to the physics lab, go up to the air purifier that is the only thing keeping you all breathing, and smash that thing to bits. You'd all asphyxiate together, okay? Oh shit, I should not be giving Hina any ideas.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life. And you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened?
Yeah.
But, Makoto, how did you manage to...
How did he manage to be smarter than you?
How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Because Makoto actually spends time thinking about things instead of just dedicating all his attention to being the biggest dick in the room!
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Yes. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then, they'll all see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But...
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead. She deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with a fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh-hoo.
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else. You know, all this talk about misplaced hatred. Maybe I've been too hard on the others. Maybe I've been holding too much of a grudge from Taka's death. Maybe I need to forgive them.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times one rule.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste.
Yoo-hoo!
So for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest. A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Oh, shit. I just had an entire character arc about misplaced hatred and how I needed to stop blaming the others for Taka's death. And now the one I wanted dead the most you're gonna kill, and I can't even enjoy it because Sakura died for everyone's sins. music. 10 minutes ago, I would have enjoyed this. Now I'm just pissed because I gave up anger and now I can't enjoy it. Fuck you, Monokuma! Why couldn't you kill that little skate before they were an accessory to Taka's murder? Oh shit, Alter Ego's dead. Oh crap, we needed Alter Ego. We're fucked now, gang. This is fine. I'm sure we'll be fine.